So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Shafi. I'm the category manager or product marketing manager for Amezcua. And I'm very happy, I'm very thrilled to share today's topic, which is enhancing everyday's wellness with Amezcua. And this topic is very, I mean, it's a everyone must know how to take care of our wealth, especially in the era where we have so many diversions. I can say that, there are lots of, uh, things that are trying to damage our health, but still we need to educate ourselves to stay on top of this game. Okay. So for next 30 minutes to 45 minutes, what I'm going to share is how to take care of wellness using self-care. Okay, self-care means you are the owner of your own body, right? That's the beauty of this entire session here. There is no doctor giving you a prescription. There is no scientist explaining you the miracles or decoding something which has never discovered before. Everything we know is just only reminder. So allow me to take you through this, journey of understanding what is self-care with me, Dr. Shafi, on the beautiful topic called enhancing wellness with Amezcua. Okay, so we have one life, isn't it, guys? This life is given to us. It is our responsibility how to lead this life. Do you want to actually, you know, spend in such a way that you're not sound physically, mentally? Okay, because it's very important that at the end of the day you need to have a fantastic deep sleep, and when you wake up next morning, you want to have a very happy, energetic smile on your face when you wake up, not a lot of tension, a lot of worry, isn't it? So this life is actually a big thing. If you understand, if you decode, it's actually having a lot of components. Let us try to simplify it and keep it to a wellness level. What are the simple steps that can help us improve in certain areas of our life? Okay, but look at our life today. Is it reflecting positively on our wellness? The answer is no, no, no. Sorry. The world today is actually suffering with a lot of simple issues such as stress. How much percentage? 75%. Okay, that means three folds of this entire world is suffering from, including the stress related complications like headaches, tiredness, sleeping problems, and all of this stuff. And this is still before pandemic. After pandemic, the results are still awaited. We are all waiting for the latest reports. But why we are so ignorant about this particular area of wellness is because the way we see things. And in front of you, I put a nice, beautiful slide. You all can see, right? You all can see the slide. There is one ship, which is Titanic. Okay, and there is an iceberg. It's actually a beautiful way of understanding our health, our wellness. I'm sure you have seen the movie Titanic, right? But if I ask you what you recollect about this movie Titanic, the answer will be you remember the love story between Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio, right? I am not talking about their love story, which happened on the Titanic. I'm talking about the Titanic ship, which was built to last any kind of oceanic adventures, right? But unfortunately, when this ship met with an accident, just minutes before this accident happened, okay, the captain of the ship, through his binoculars, he saw the threat, that iceberg. He saw the tip of the iceberg, and he even maneuvered the Titanic ship to pass through or pass next to the iceberg. But the problem is the way iceberg was built is only 10% is visible outside, and 90% is actually grown in all directions, okay, beneath the sea level. That means if you want to imagine Titanic as a whole humanity and whole of our wellness, and you are driving, you are the driver, right? You are the pilot of your body, or you are the captain of your ship. So you are looking at only 10% of the perceived reality as danger. You're only looking at 10% as the perceived reality that can damage your ship or your health, your wellness. 90% is unperceived reality. Can you imagine? Your 90% you're not considering, which are supposed to be causing the danger. Same like exactly the iceberg model. So, if you want to actually succeed, isn't it? If you want to actually succeed or safely navigate Titanic, cross this particular iceberg, you need to consider 90% unperceived reality. And that is the session. Today's session is all about that unperceived reality. What is this unperceived reality we are talking about? Unperceived reality is that what you cannot see with your eyes, what you cannot generally think it is what you need to digest and understand. For example, you may be thinking that, okay, eating junk food or eating unhealthy diet is okay. Okay, because you see advertisements and you see various kinds of places, or we don't have time, various reasons, various excuses. What we do is we tend to store the food, preserve the food, or we try to add a lot of artificial flavorings or colorings to this one, our food. So when you eat this kind of food, what happens is it makes our body acidic compounds. That means in our blood, there's a lot of acidic compounds that reduces the oxygen tremendously. So according to the study conducted by Dr. Otto H. Warburg, all our normal cells are absolutely dependent on oxygen. But when this oxygen is deprived even by 35%, okay, which is quite common when you eat a lot of junk food, right? Because oxygen can be reduced tremendously by producing acidic compounds. For 48 hours, if the oxygen is reduced by 35%, that cell becomes cancerous. Can you imagine? Just because of your diet, you can get your cancer cells activated and it can harm your overall health. That is unperceived reality, isn't it? Because you don't usually consider this as a danger, this as a threat to your overall health. And the studies shows that it can cause as dangerous as cancer, the problems as dangerous as cancer. And the similar way, we are putting a poison into our body, billions of us we are putting into our body, and that is nothing but sugar. When I say sugar, it is not just only the plain sugar. It is coming from various simple carbohydrates, various fructose based products, which are ultimately, every sugar that you take, it has glucose and fructose. And fructose is the biggest culprit, as today the latest study shows that fructose is actually the causing biggest resistance to insulin. So sugar consumption today, it has become very, very high. And usually when we want to go for a retreat, or just taking a break and going to a mall, watch a movie with your family, what you do? There is an option to choose between these three different sizes of cups. I'm sure you recall what I'm actually showing you right now, isn't it? There's an option to choose between small, medium, and large. And this is soft drinks, right? These are all the sodas that usually you collect it or you pick it up before you go enter into the movie hall, right? And also along with it, you will have whatever popcorns, nuggets, and all these stuff. But I'm only focusing on liquid here just to show you how much you're putting into your body in just a span of 2 hours. A movie, average time is 2 hours. Guess how much sugar in each of these different sizes of the glasses or the containers, right? So WHO says 25 grams of sugar is what a person requires in 24 hours. Per day consumption should not cross 25 grams, okay? And if you're guessing, the small one, it is 23 grams. The medium one is 45 grams. The larger glass is 77 grams. Okay, that means in just 2 hours, only through the soda or soft drink you are putting into your body, if you're taking the large, 3 days of consumption. And forget about the sauce, the nuggets, that all the other stuff that you're putting into your body, which ultimately converts into sugar very easily because they're simple carbohydrates. What you have to do? The biggest threat is actually your lifestyle today. And along with it is the another biggest threat, which is technology. I will cover it later. But the beautiful part of it is that there is in our body, there is a beautiful network, our beautiful design that is actually developed by God, which comprises of the elements that makes our body a beautiful machine that can heal itself, that can correct itself. So there are elements in our body. If you know how to feed them right, how to correct them, like water in our body, the environment that we are surrounded today, and the light that is present in our cells, as well as the light that you're supposed to be exposing your body to every day, if you are able to understand it, you can do wonders with your body. Okay, so let me just show you the impact of frequency on our body with a simple experiment that was conducted on a plate. Okay, so there is a plate, and so there is rice grains put on this thin plate, and it's attached to a vibration generating device. The beauty of it, just by changing the frequency, the rice grains, the flakes of the rice grains have adopted a design. Okay, nobody's drawing this design, right? That's the beauty of the frequencies. I just want you to understand how powerful the frequencies that are in nature. Okay, just enjoy the video and enjoy the shapes that are changing with every change in the frequency. Yeah, just want to stop here and just see the complexity of the design at 3975 hertz. That means when a specific frequency is given to the thin plate in this experiment, okay, the design is changed to a complex design. Even if you just want to draw this with your pen, on a paper, it will take some time. But frequency did it just like that. Understand the power of the vibration, frequency, and energy. If you are able to decode it, you know how you can manage your wellness. That is the point that I want to make it through this video. Yeah. So we quickly move on to the first element, which I already spoke about earlier, like three elements: water, the environment, and the light. So water is undeniably most important ingredient of our body, because if you look at our body itself is 70% water. And also, if you look at the functions that water that carries in our body, enormous. Okay, but what today we are doing is we're just replacing with the soft drinks, which is totally spoiling our health, with our own hands. Because there is a explanation, like if you consume a can of soda, you need to the amount of acidic compounds that enters into your body, if you want to flush it out, you need 32 glass of water. And this is not a simple calculation, right? It's a huge 32 glass of water is required to get rid of the damage that's caused by one can of soda. Okay, but the good news is water can restore it back. Water can restore our health back. And the same has been confirmed by the scientists like Dr. Alexis Carrel, who did an experiment on the chicken for 34 years. After 34 years, he made a life of the heart cells of the chicken in the laboratory, and his success was relying on the fresh water that he is using to bathe the chicken heart cells. And he says, water is life. Okay. And if you want to understand the best water that is possible that you can be consuming every day, it is natural spring water, or the waters which has got a unique structure. Now, how can you actually get this structure in the water or even test the structure, right? You need to understand what is structure. So there is an experiment like this. So a scientist in Japan went to a mountain spring water and he collects the water.
First, he taps the bottom of the container to activate the water. Then, he squirts 1 milliliter of water onto each petri dish. In order to obtain a more accurate crystallization trend, we create 50 frozen samples of every water specimen. The petri dishes are placed inside a freezer in the laboratory and frozen at minus 25 degrees centigrade. The crystals are then examined inside our laboratory, where the temperature remains at a constant minus 5 degrees centigrade. 3 hours later, with only a few reveal their beautiful hexagonal crystals on camera. What kind of crystal will the water from Shiraito no Taki Falls show us?
Look at this beautiful crystal. It's a real-time footage under microscope that has been recorded.
A beautiful hexagonal crystal with delicate trimmings growing slowly from the 6 points of the hexagonal core.
So this structure is so unique to the waters which are called the best waters in the world. Would you like to drink this kind of water every day? The answer is, if your answer is yes, what are the options that you have? Number one, you have to relocate yourself to the nearest mountain spring, which requires you to, literally leave the place where you are right now, and you have to go to the place where the mountain spring waters exist in the nature. Or you have to spend loads of money like Avian water, which cost you between $2 to $5, and per month you have to spend at least $1,000 to actually get the structured water for your entire family. Or you have a solution in the form of Amezcua Biodis 3, which can convert any water in your home into the structured water like this. So when we tested ordinary tap water at our home, the structure looks like this on your left hand side. So you can clearly see the structure is destroyed. There is no uniformity. There is no proper structure in the tap water. But the same tap water, when we energized on the Biodis 3, you can see how the structure has been transformed into this beautiful hexagonal crystal structure. Remind you, if you have the structure like this, you will have better absorption, better uptake into, by cells, uptake of water by your cells. And your blood has 99% water. Can you imagine if your water is structured water filled, it carries the nutrition to your cells, you will have better metabolism, better nutrition, better energy, production. And also toxins which are produced after the energy cycle also need to be removed from the cells. So the detoxification also phenomenal. It's going to be phenomenal when you consume biodisc energized waters. Okay, so you have all these beautiful benefits when you start using the biodisc. improved or boost your cellular function, hydrates your body, and supports whole body health. Okay, so biodisc, which is made of 14 minerals and 2 crystals, works for 30 long years. Hardly your expense on this product will be less than $1 maybe per month. Okay, if you really calculate over a span of 30 years, what you are paying for a disc, a biodisc 3, is peanuts. And this will correct the water that enters into your body and also makes your life physical health wise, it makes your body a fantastic machine that works with the right type of water in your body. Don't you want the best water in your body which occupies 70% space in your body? As simple as that. If you really give some kind of thought, putting chemical treated water into your body, it is as good as putting a damaged petrol into your car. Would you enjoy the ride when you're actually putting the water which is totally, you're putting petrol into your car which is totally contaminated, which is actually not having the right structure of it or right properties of it, right? So just think about it. And we are going into the next element, which is light. Without light we cannot survive. It's already been established. Several scientists have established the importance of light. There is a vitamin called sunshine vitamin, because obviously, if you're not exposing your body to sunlight, you can even have mental health issues. Okay, so BioLite 3, a device that can actually handheld. You have to put the biodisc inside to get the benefits, the maximum benefits, and it has got 4 different colors. And I have done a lot of videos on the biodisc 3 with the BioLite, okay, in my YouTube channel called Wellness Wave. Please, if you have not seen those videos, go to Wellness Wave and watch the videos that I have did, full-fledged videos of BioLite 3, which has got 4 different colors. And the benefits of using this light, we have red color, blue color, green, and white. It boosts cell regeneration, promotes healing, and also relaxes your nerves. It calms your nerves, and all the benefits that are coming through the light you can enjoy today with a device, okay, using light therapy. Okay, so you have got control over the water and the light. Now we are coming into very important environment. Okay, look at that video. I mean, look at that picture. What it's showing? It is showing the usage of mobile phone, right? It has become so widely common nowadays to use a phone. Okay, but is it actually safe to keep your mobile phone in your pocket? What do you guys think? Is it okay? You put your mobile phone in your pocket and you just roam around, and you're doing it every day, right? So let's see what the scientists have to say. Okay, so if you really have, or you should worry or not, let us watch a video and see how much cell phone devices or wireless devices we are using it on a daily basis.
On average, a household today has 17 wireless devices. But why should you care?
World Health Organization classifies Wi-Fi radiation as a Class 2B possible carcinogen, in the same category as lead and DDT.
Studies show that wireless radiation is associated with cancer, reproductive failure, including miscarriage, neurologic harms such as ADHD, cognitive decline, and memory impairment.
So you have to be very cautious when you're looking at, children using these cell phones. That could be a very serious issue.
And that's increasing. Yeah, more and more kids are getting cell phones. And
Right.
it's sort of normal for them.
So at this moment, 15 billion handsets are connected to the internet, which is alarming rate, right? And what the scientific community is talking about is very, very dangerous too, because if you actually look at the cell phone companies right now are changing their narrative, they're changing their words and saying that nobody should use their phone directly putting to their head or to their body. You have to use headset, like the wired connection, something like this. Okay, this is the safest one. Not even Bluetooth, not even AirPods. Let's see.
That before today. because they actually are now giving people this information. Telstra is telling you to use a hands-free device to keep a mobile phone away from the head and body, because mobile phones and Wi-Fi devices emit pulsed microwave radiation. 900 times a minute, it's looking for a signal. It says to the tower, where are you? Here I am. Where are you? Here I am. It's smart. That's how it's supposed to do. Now, when the phone rings, the worst time for you to put a phone right next to your head is when you answer it and say hello, because it's smart and it goes to max power. And bone marrow, and look here at the radiation as it gets into the groin area. And that's just from having a mobile phone modeled.
So you can understand, if men carry their mobile phone in the lower pocket, the groin region, basically the radiation is directly affecting, and it is responsible for lots of problems, okay? And which actually reflecting right now a lot.
That before today.
Okay. So, and it's also been established that kids are very, very prone to the thermal effects of mobile phone radiation. And even in our studies, when we did studies on our biofield, using the mobile phone can disrupt our protective energy field called human biofield. This biofield will get totally disarrayed or disorganized. Okay, when you use the mobile phone or Wi-Fi for 30 minutes, that means when you're in that zone of radiation, your body doesn't know how to balance it. You lose your balance. When you lose your balance, what happens? Things can go wrong. That means you may injure yourself. That means you may get damage to your organs, to your body, to your mental health. Ultimately, all these technological advances, they are creating one thing in our body, which is stress in our brain, in our mind. When there is stress, can damage, it can lead to a physical or mental illness. So stress can lead to problems with the sleep. I'm sure if I ask you this question, how many of you are actually going to bed along with the sun? You understand what I mean? That means if you ask your grandparents or great grandparents, or even your parents can also testify, in the past, when the sun goes down, everybody also sleeps, like maybe 8 p.m., maybe 9 p.m. max. But now, because we have, first, number one culprit is electricity, and number two is our technology, internet. Okay, and number three, of course, we also want to, like for example, business, what we are doing right now requires meetings after our work hours, because you already have a plan A, which is the job, and then you're also doing QNet as your plan B, right? And you finish your job and then you do your prospecting, your calling and everything after your work. Obviously, it pushes the time to later in the midnight. Okay, that means you are not going by your body clock, and that can have a huge impact on your wellness. Okay, and it can reduce your physical and mental performance, and your body can feel the tiredness. It can lead to compromising your immune system, and your mood, psychologically, your mental health also start to change, and accelerated aging. You will have anxiety, depression, eating disorders, and also developing unhealthy lifestyles, and also vitality issues with vitality. Okay, there was a study that was conducted in US, and the guys were asked to choose between girlfriend and the vitality. Okay, what's written there, right? So they all 70% chose first one is girlfriend, second one is social media. Okay, so they chose the social media one. Okay, so you can understand the impact of technology on our brain today is very, very high. So we have got a solution in the form of a pendant that you can wear around your body, which has got a chip which is made of Amezcua resonance technology that can help boost your biofield, protect your body from the dangers of the EMF devices, including wireless technology, including all the devices that can affect your body in the radio wave spectrum. And also it improves your focus, energy, and productivity. Okay, it works 30 years. Yeah, very, very important is that the products that are actually coming from Amezcua has got long shelf life that will definitely help your body to cope up for a longer period of time and make sure that your wellness is well taken care. And we have done a lot of demos as
Let
well
me
as,
show you the test
like for
results
example, this
today
one.
from a person who was having a 5G phone in their pocket, ready to receive a text or call, but they weren't using it. And on the left here, you see the results of 5G phone on the blood. This is just a small droplet of blood taken from the finger with a lancet. And I looked under a dark field microscope. We can't see a single red blood cell there. They're all stuck together in what we call rouleau. This is not a good blood picture. On in the same way.
Okay, just to explain to you here, when the person is holding a 5G phone in his pocket, the effect of radiation on our blood is humongous. That's what you see here. The blood cells on the left-hand side image is showing clumping nature. Can you imagine clumping blood means low oxygen, very easy for bacteria, viruses to attack our cells, and also you have very low energy levels and low resistance, low immune system. And on the other side, when you protect your cells, that means protect your body, okay, with the cheap endent kind of a product, okay, you are protecting your cells undergoing tremendous damage, like how the blood cells are right now in a group, right now separated after using the cheap endent for 30 minutes, right? It's a clear change, a massive change in your blood after wearing the cheap pendant. You may not be the scientist who understand how does it work, but you see the results and you understand. And we have lots of amazing scientific studies that were conducted by a group of scientists. Like we are called, we call them as scientific advisory board members. Dr. Beverly Rubik from USA, Professor Dr. Konstantin Korotko from St. Petersburg, and Professor Abaidun from Nigeria. He's a vice chancellor. He's actually one of our amazing personality, scientist, you can say, in West Africa region from Nigeria. And, he's also a member of a prestigious university committee, educational universities committees in UK. So amazing. We have got all the certification from Europe, okay, Estonia. We have tested our product against mobile phone radiation and Wi-Fi radiation. We have published scientific studies from Dr. Konstantin Korotkov. If you want to understand the beauty of the biodisc and how it helps in human body, you must read the results of this particular study. And we also have scientific studies and also comparative study on Water Journal, and couple of new studies are also going to come, like will be released very soon in September coming week on. Okay, so to close today's session, you can actually see thousands of people, millions of people who are using our products worldwide. They are championing their wellness with Amezcua. Are you going to be the next? That is the biggest question that you have to today. You have to make that particular decision. Okay, and we have all the resources available. You can go to our amezcua.com website and you can get access to all the information that I have shared today. We have got product information, you have got scientific studies. You can download all the certificates that I have shown to you right now. It's available for you to download. You have videos, you have testimonies, you have Instagram channel where we have got loads of videos. We have YouTube channel, which is Wellness Wave. Okay, so all the resources are available with you. Only thing, you need to take this one very important decision today to take care of, to take self-care, okay, into your hands. By using Amezcua, you can enhance your overall wellness. Okay, there's a huge difference between wellness and healthcare. Do not just think that only when you fall sick, you need a doctor. You can take decisions before that that can help you even stop the treatment that is required medically, in terms of drugs I'm talking about. Okay. So with that, thank you so much. I'm ending my session here and I'm going to open the floor for questions. Now I see all the groups that have joined from Ghana to where I can see, yep, I can see Joseph also got a big group. Ibrahim got a big group there. Lovely, guys. Lovely, lovely. That's fantastic. Okay. Who wants to go first with the questions? For questions, basically, guys, I would like all of you to use the raise your hand. Okay. This option, you raise your hand, then I unmute, and then you can ask your question directly. Okay. So, Eagle Eye Infinity, Millennials, I have given access to you. Please, can you unmute yourself, Eagle, and then ask your question? Hello, are you able to unmute? Please do that. If not, I'm going to Muhammad, the next person who raised the hand. Yes. Try, okay, just click unmute. Yeah, and then please ask your question.
Okay, my name is Abigail, speaking from Ghana. I want to ask if you can use the Biodix water to take drugs.
Can you please repeat the question?
Okay, I said, can you use Biodix water to take drugs?
To take drugs like medicine?
Yeah.
Absolutely. In fact, there is a advantage if you energize the medicine itself by placing on top of the biodisc. That means you take the biodisc, you take a tablet, for example. Okay, I have the supplements. I put it on top, leave it for overnight, and then I consume from this supplements, okay, or the tablet. When you do that, the absorption of this medicine into my body will be much higher. It's called bioavailability. It will increase the bioavailability. Okay.
Okay, my next question is, can the biodisc protect you from ESMO?
Biodisc, it doesn't directly protect your body, but it will harmonize the space. For example, in your office, in your home, the design has an impact on the space. It will neutralize or it will convert harmful radiation into the beneficial. It doesn't impact your body's biofield directly like a cheap pendant. That means when you wear a cheap pendant, you will have maximum biofield protection. Biodisc, it's internal. You need to drink water for better health or physical health of your organs. Okay.
Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah. You can yeah. Okay, guys.
Sir, can you
okay, please mute. Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
Is it Vinay?
Sir, can you explain about BioLite once again?
Okay, BioLite is actually a device like this. BioLite is a device. If you are using this BioLite on its own, it's just a torchlight with red color, green color, blue, or white. But if you use it with the biodisc inside, it becomes a therapeutic. It becomes a powerful light therapy device whereby individual color has impact on our body. So I made a lot of videos about the BioLite 3 on YouTube channel called Wellness Wave, where you can spend 30 minutes. You will understand everything about what color, how to use, in which condition. And this information is available on Wellness Wave YouTube channel. Okay. I'll also write it for everybody's understanding. You just need to go to YouTube and just type Wellness Wave. Okay. And you can actually subscribe and you can see the videos, all that I have made for better understanding of Amezcua products. And there will be new videos are going to be added as well, Vinay. So spend 30 minutes today to understand BioLite from Wellness Wave. Okay. Then we go. Okay, Eagle, still I'm giving you access. If you're able to unmute, please do that. If not, I'm going to Joseph. Okay. Wait, Joseph. I think Eagle, I have unmuted. Yep. Lot of noise. Lot of noise.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Please, my name
Yes.
is Israel. Calling from Ghana.
Okay. What's your question?
My question is, bio this. When you take like a maybe pipe and you put in bio this, if you have these germs inside, the water will energize and the disease will energize. So only take how the effect you get from the body.
Can you just repeat the question slowly? I'm not catching.
Said
Yeah.
bio this.
Okay.
When you put like pipe, you put in the bio this, and maybe some germs inside the water will energize. The disease, the things will energize. So what heart infection you get from when you take the water, the bacteria you get, the acid infection.
Okay. The question is, when you energize the water, bacteria also will get energized. Is it your question?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know that bacteria and viruses, they don't grow in oxygen environment? Do you know that they are anaerobic? All the harmful bacteria, they die or they won't perform when there is high oxygen. Do you know that?
Please know yet.
So don't
No.
worry. It will not power up your bacteria which are harmful to you. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, it will
Okay.
improve the water quality so that you will have better oxygen supply to your cells. And most of the bacteria which are harmful, they are anaerobic, means they die when there is oxygen very, very high. Okay? So no need to worry.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, I have another Joseph Asuma. Is it? Yeah. Unmute and ask your question. When you're asking your question, make it very clear so that everybody can understand.
Okay. Yeah, please.
Your screen has frozen.
Joseph Asuma, as you can see on the screen. The Amezcua Biodix 3 has an impact on a pregnancy lady. Is there any benefit that a pregnant lady can derive from the Amezcua Biodix 3, please?
Absolutely. Joseph, very good question. I want to share a story with you. Okay, when we started first in 2006, understanding about the biodisc and understanding about structured water, I did a lot of research and I came across one beautiful thing in nature. Okay, if you understand carefully, every single woman, when she gets pregnant, okay, that means when she has a fertilized egg, which is converting into a fetus, which is converting into a sac where the baby is growing, irrespective of what kind of water that lady or woman was drinking, that means she may be drinking even alcohol, for example, just for an example, okay? But inside the fetus, the water is 100% structured water. The fetus amniotic fluid is so beautifully structured. That is the God's gift. That means whether the woman is rich, whether the woman is at the footpath, it doesn't look poor, not even able to eat properly, but the baby grows in a beautiful environment, which is called amniotic fluid. That is 100% structured water. This is God's gift. You understand my point? Now, if the woman decides to drink structured water during the 9.5 months of gestation period, imagine what's going to happen. Her health will be much better. Her immune system will be much better. And she is able to transfer the nutrition effectively to the baby growing in the fetus. And her immune system, her energy levels will be amazing. So that's why when a woman consumes structured water throughout the period, the baby born to that woman, we call it bio baby. You understand what I mean? Bio baby. They are totally different. They are very active, they are very energetic, and they are very smart. Their cognitive skills are very smart. So I want to see a lot of bio babies in Ghana. Yeah.
Okay, doctor. Thank you.
We do it. We do it.
Thank you for.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
It is absolutely safe. For the underlying point is it's absolutely safe for a pregnant woman to consume structured water throughout the period. Okay, no problem at all. In fact, if you place the biodisk, okay, on the stomach of a pregnant, I mean, like for example, you want to try the energy, the baby also can feel it, especially like kicks and all you can see happening, when there is a biodisk kept on the stomach area. That means the energy can be felt even by the kid. After 8 months, you can actually see that happening a lot. Okay. So thank you so much for asking this question. Yes.
Okay. Doctor, please, my question is 2-in-1. Yeah, the next one is about BioLite. I don't know, that one too will be suitable
BioLite,
for...
not supposed to be shine on the stomach area, but if a pregnant woman has a knee joint pain, you can shine it on the knee joint. If the pregnant lady has a neck pain, you can, but avoid stomach area. Okay? Because the baby is very sensitive to the light. Baby is very sensitive, and this light is very powerful. Okay?
Okay.
Lovely. Thank you so much.
Doctor.
Wish you all the best.
Okay. Yes. Fantastic.
Good question. Now we go to askers. Yeah, please unmute once your question is already, once I give you the answer.
Okay, doctor, thank you very much.
Yes,
my question is, I'm fine, from Ghana.
Yep, go ahead with your question.
My question is, what impact can biodisk tray have on hernia?
Hernia?
Yes.
Okay. Usually hernia is actually your ligament has laxed or damaged, right? It needs surgical intervention. Once the surgery is done, you can shine the light. You can shine the BioLite to get rid of or improve your healing. But before that, it may not be that much helpful. You need to surgically correct the ligaments first.
Okay, my second question. Yes. My second question is, can biodisk reduce a salt content in water?
It doesn't change TDS much, but it will make it lighter. That means if the saltiness of the water is at 100, it can make it feel 70, but the TDS usually remains same. That means the content will remain same. It doesn't remove anything, but the effectiveness of the salt will reduce.
The next question is what? Huh? Okay, doctor, my last question, doctor. That is, when a snake bites you, what can our product, either being tip and dance or biodisk or BioLite, do about it?
What bites you? What is that? What is that?
Snake.
Snake bite, only you have to go to a doctor, okay? Do not try anything with the biodisk or cheap pendant. It's not going to take away the venom. You are totally, you have to understand anything which is poison that enters into your bloodstream. What biodisk can do? Cannot do anything. You need to go to doctor to get anti-venom dose. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. That was a funny question. Okay. Christiana, I'm going to you next. Yeah. Please, what's your question?
Okay. Hello, doc. If you want to know when the biodisk falls from your hand and crack, can you use it again?
If the biodisk is
fall from your hand and crack, fall down and crack, can you use it again?
I am not getting it. I'm getting resound. That means I am hearing my own voice.
Okay. I was asking if the biodisk fall from your hand, and let me say fall on the ground and just crack. Can you use it again?
Okay.
Let me say crack into 2 or 3 pieces.
No, you mean to say if it is broken, damaged, or
yes.
what? Okay.
Yes.
If it is broken or damaged, there is a method that you can follow to fix it. If it is broken into 2 pieces, you still can use it, By taping from the rim. That means you have to put a plaster from the rim. Do not put glue in between. You can put it from the rim. You can use it. Absolutely fine. You can normally use it. Okay. If it is broken into multiple pieces, make it powder and put into a metal case. You put the powder into metal case and you can actually put a glass of water on top of it like this. And you can energize and you can drink. Okay. So these are the methods that you can use when there is a biodisk that is damaged. If it is broken or if it is actually like multiple pieces, it happens. Okay. So we go to Dr. Duga Ibrahim. Dr. Duga Ibrahim, please introduce yourself, which city and which country. Yeah. Yeah, please ask your question. Hello. I've given you, okay, again unmuted. So when you unmute, please ask your question, okay? Dr. Duga, I have given you access to unmute. Yeah. Yep.
Hello, good afternoon, doctor.
I can hear you. Please ask your question.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Which product can I use for stroke?
Brain stroke. I made a video on Wellness Wave. You can use BioDisc and BioLite. Please go to Wellness Wave. There is a 20 minutes video of all the protocols that you can follow for a brain stroke. Can you do that? Can you do that? Go to YouTube, Wellness Wave, and there is one full video about brain stroke. There is a protocol. What are the steps that you need to follow with the BioDisc, with the BioLite, with the chip pendant? It is in the video itself. Okay. Can you do that?
All right.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. I want you to go and watch it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And we take Joseph.
Please, doctor, my name is Rahia from Ghana. Please, I want to ask this question that a patient who is suffering from heart problem and the doctor have been like he want to do surgery for him or her, which of our products can prevent or reduce or is good for that patient?
Okay.
This is my first question.
For heart issues, always go to your regular medical checkup, regular medical treatments, and BioDisc is a part of the treatment. That means it cannot be the sole treatment. It has to be part of the whole therapy. That means you drink structured water while you are taking medication, while you are, following the medical treatment. This is not an alternative for the medical treatment. That means you cannot only rely on the BioDisc or chip pendant. You understand? You need to take medication. Yeah, you need to take surgery, whatever that is required. What is your next?
My second question.
Yeah.
Okay. What are some of the features that we can see as well as the BioDisc and chip pendant is concerned in terms of the features, not the function?
The features, as I told you, it is made of minerals and crystals. Minerals and crystals. It has got 14 minerals and 2 crystals. The 2 crystals we are telling to the world: diamond powder, clear quartz. Diamond powder and clear quartz. Okay. The 14 minerals are proprietary. We are not disclosing to the world. There are 14 mineral names. We are not disclosing to the world. Okay. Now coming to the chip pendant, it has got a brass chip inside. Brass is 85% copper and 15% zinc, and that chip is energized with or imbued with frequencies in USA. You got the point?
Okay.
These are the features.
Yes. Please, the third question.
Yes, please.
My third question is, if you put BioDisc, as long as even like the sunshine, do you have negative effect or positive? I want to get something from that one.
There is no negative effect. If you keep it in the sun, the sunlight is coming through the BioDisc and hitting your body. It is not going to harm you. It is actually make you even better. Okay? It is not harmful.
Okay. The next.
Okay. Wait, guys. Wait. I need to go to other group as well. So just wait, hold on. I'm giving Ghana Damax, is it? Yes. First unmute yourself, unmute yourself. There is an option that I'm giving you to click unmute. Yes.
Okay, please, my name is Patience from Ghana, Damas One office. Concerning what you said about pregnant woman issue, we know that bioids met blood. So I want to know at what stage should a pregnant woman start to take the bioids water?
Absolutely safe to drink 3 to 4 liters every day. There is no problem of consuming structured water from the Biodis 3 every day, 3 to 4 liters. No problem at all. In fact, you can use the water for cooking also, energizing medication or supplements that you're taking also.
Okay, so please, the next question. So if you put alcohol on the biodix, can you take the alcohol content, and when you take it, will there be any side effects?
When you energize the alcohol with the biodisc, there is one positive effect, which is you no need to consume the same quantity to get the high. For example, if you take the normal alcohol, 6 glasses or 6 pegs to see the heaven, 3 with the biodis will take you to the heaven. You understand what I mean? That means the quantity can be reduced by half. 50% quantity, you still feel the same effect. But the chemical effect will still be there. The alcohol has chemical, the neurotoxin that will damage your brain, still the same. That means you will have toxins, you will affecting your body exactly the same. Okay?
Okay, so please, the last question. If somebody is suffering from cancer, especially the leg, on the leg, how does the person use the treatment with biodis water?
Okay, remember, for cancer, we don't claim cure. None of our products, whether it's a biodisc, cheap pendant, or biolite, are a cure for cancer. They are only adjunctive therapy, meaning along with all the therapies, this can play a part to help the wellness of the person. So if you are very, very clear that you are not curing the person, you have to tell the person that using biodisc water, your wellness will improve, your energy levels will improve, your body feels better, but not the disease will get cured. If you clearly mention this and use the product, you can enjoy the benefits, and also it's very safe for you. Do not claim the cure for cancer. Okay?
Please, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I just want to ask you, how many of you are sitting there from the Max office?
Please, we are more than 70.
70. Okay. Fantastic. I wish you all the best, and make use of our products a lot. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
You can mute yourself, guys. Okay. You can just mute yourself. I have given access to Eagle Eye Infinity. Your last opportunity to unmute and ask your question.
Doctor.
Yes, go ahead.
This is Eagle Eye Infinity Millionaire Office, Ghana. Please, my question is, a lady who has gone for family planning method to prevent pregnancy for 8 years now, and she's having this effect. Now she has gone for the termination of the method. So now when she's menstruating, the blood that comes out is dark in color, and the blood coming out lasts for only 2 days, then it cuts off. So it's a problem to her now. So can our product do something about this?
Basically, we cannot guarantee that it will regularize your menstrual cycle. Only thing what you can do is improve the consumption of water, make sure the person wears the cheap pendant, and takes all the medication that is required or prescribed by the doctor or gynec for whatever that reason, hormone tablets or whatever that is prescribed to regularize the menstrual cycle. Okay, because you have 8 years, you have actually did the family planning, and now the ovaries are you have released that back. So it may take some time for your body to get back to normal. So you have to give sufficient time, sufficient a good environment for the body to function back to its normal. So it's much advisable to put her on the biodisc water, at least 3 to 4 liters, and use the cheap end every day. And also you can shine the BioLite at the lower abdomen, red color. You can shine it 15 minutes, 3 times a day, and see how the body is reacting. But there is no direct advantage or direct claim that you can say that use this product to get everything back to normal. Your body does the rest. Okay, your body does everything rest. You just need to provide the best water, best environment. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
My second question is, a 25 years old guy who is suffering from teeth, like the teeth is very weak, so he cannot chew bones at all.
It can be some problem. It can be a problem that can be genetic, that can have some kind of a issue with calcium metabolism. You need to definitely get medical advice and get it tested first and see what's the problem. And all the supplements what the doctor prescribes must be energized on the biodisc before the boy consumes it. It can be a disorder of one particular. It is, there are some diseases where the calcium won't stick to the bones, or the calcium is not properly absorbed by the body. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much.
much.
Okay, guys. Since we have already crossed the time of our time, 1 hour, we will take any questions in our next session. Thank you so much for everybody who joined today. I can see a lot of groups that have joined today from various parts of Africa, and I'm giving a big shout out for all the big groups that have joined. Please uh, continue this kind of culture where you gather and then listen to the sessions. Okay, because after my session you guys can share what is your learnings among yourself, or you can actually share your testimonies of the product. Yes, all the teams in Ghana, fantastic work. I would really appreciate to continue the same kind of culture. Okay. Until next Thursday, thank you so much for joining. I will upload this video recording soon and share it with all your uplines. Okay. Take care, and I wish you all the best. Bye-bye. Nice. Thank you.